Good morning. It's a great pleasure to be at the Delhi Summit, the 14th. I attended the first few and the very first one, and I'm happy to see that it is becoming a very important forum for the way forward, and today discussing how to provide sustainable energy, water, and food for all. In my brief comments, I would just like to set the stage by showing you some of the important momentums behind the development in the world. As you all know, we have the population has increased sevenfold since the beginning of the Industrial Revolution over the last 200 years, but the economic output hundredfold. That means that we are all on average better off. That translates to some $12,000 to $13,000 per capita income. And that should be enough to provide the basic needs for everybody and quality of life. Unfortunately, the distribution is exceedingly skewed, and that's really the challenge. So let me show you how other development trends look. Food has increased almost as much as the population, much more than the population. Water use about 20-fold, and energy almost 50-fold over the same period. So the efficiency of using food, water, and primary energy has improved in terms of the economic output. The problem is that many people are excluded. And then the second problem are the planetary boundaries. Carbon dioxide emissions have increased 20-fold, increasing global temperature already by 0.8, 0.9 degrees Celsius. And there are a number of human activities that are increasing even faster, like communication and mobility. So let me address just very quickly the equity issue. You might have seen that for the Davos, on the occasion of the Davos, it was announced that 85 richest people in the world own more than half of the global population. About almost 1 billion of people go hungry every night. 2.6 earn less than $2 per day, and 2.6 is a very good indicator. If we look at the water, about 2.6 billion people suffer from inadequate sanitation. Almost 1 billion lack access to safe water. With energy, it's not different. About 2.8 billion cook with solid fuels, leading to about 4 million premature deaths. That's much more than malaria, for example. And 1.5 billion do not have access to electricity. So if you put these numbers together, and conclude that about 2.6 billion people do not have access. We'll have another 2 billion on the planet by the middle of the century. That means if we do business as usual, the demands for food, water, and energy will more than double. That's not sustainable and not possible. And in order to connect those people and provide the basic needs to the 4.5 billion that will be here by the middle of the century, we need a fundamental transformation in order to avoid the major planetary boundaries, such as climate change. Just to give you an example, and Jeff alluded to that this morning, the emissions will have to decline to at least half, if not to 80% by the middle of the century to stabilize the temperature at 2 degrees. So let me conclude just by observing that I think we need a basic transformation that's science-based, integrated, and systemic. And we at IIASA work on integrated assessment modeling to link the triangle and find the solutions that are not just consistent with the planetary boundaries and with the aspirations of human development, but also bring many other co-benefits. Thank you.